ship to the Discovery Princess. Here we are looking over the Piazza. It's absolutely gorgeous. Welcome to this brand new cruise ship with Princess Cruises. Today we are at sea on our 7-day voyage to the Cali Coast. Really excited to explore and just dive into all the nooks and crannies. We're looking over Gigi's Pizza. I think that's calling our name for lunch. We went ahead and had breakfast in the buffet this morning and saw all the different options, enjoyed an omelet, also their freshly pressed juices, but it's just so beautiful. I can't wait to take you around and show you so much of the ship today. Foster blueberry smoothie. Ooh, green smoothie. I'm gonna have to take one of these. Don't mind if I do. Oh wow, this is really interesting to see. Emporium feature. We have little half a bagel with cream cheese and like almond slices. Looks like tuna with zucchini. Wow, that is fancy. More granola parfaits, pineapple, coconut, tapioca. Bacon. Greens, potatoes, your oatmeal.
I just dropped off a little bit here. That is good? Thank you. You're very welcome.
So we're walking around enjoying our sea day here, and in the Piazza, came downstairs here to the Piazza from filming some of the shops. So if you guys are interested in seeing what type of merchandise they have on board, I'll link that video in the description box as well. And if you want to learn even more about Princess Cruises or Princess, the Discovery Princess, check that out in the links as well so you can see even more. What's really interesting too is I learned that the capacity is around 70%. So just kind of seeing the vibe of it being a sea day with everyone on board, obviously, and just it's about lunchtime as well. So the International Cafe is down here, and it's a great spot to grab a bite and, you know, perhaps grab a table. There's also gelato here as well. Currently it's closed, but it's behind me. Raphael actually got a bite of gelato last night. He said it was really good. So kind of fun to see how the vibe is, and, you know, I wonder what time they're going to be playing music here as well. We caught that yesterday, and it was so beautiful because the music kind of, like, of course, travels throughout the whole entire Piazza space. We were eating in the Salty Dog, the gastropub, which is one deck up here, and you could hear the ambiance and how lovely it was to enjoy some of that music too. So it's just so beautiful, and it's really breathtaking. I don't feel like photos necessarily capture it is, and just it's so sparkly and so pretty and gold, and it's quite lovely. The sheer beauty of just exploring, walking on here through, we're at Sabatini's outside this restaurant, but this is where they make the pasta. So we'll have a little later so we can see them in action there, but there's like the pasta maker and stuff. Really, really cool. We're dining here a bit later in the cruise, so I'm looking forward to some fresh pasta for sure. So something worth noting here is that this is guest services. We're still on deck 5 here, but I find it really intriguing how guest services is tucked away here. This isn't a necessarily pass walk-through area because Lotus Spa is back here in the corner, and then you have the excursions desk over here. But I've heard from a couple different guests that they really enjoy the layout of having these two desks off in the corner, if you will, instead of having it as a part of the outlets of the Piazza here, especially when it's a bit busier. You know, sometimes those guest services desks can have quite a bit of people, so it won't necessarily take away from like the ambiance of the cafe or the Salty Dog, which is over here. So really, really kind of cool. And I'm so silly. I was saying how earlier that we dined in the Salty Dog and we could hear the music and it was one deck up. I'm so confused. No, it's right here. It is not one deck up. The piano's right there, and last night when we dined we could hear the music. So silly me, it is super close. That is why we heard it. So, and I do see, I think that's the pianist. She's probably gonna get ready to serenade us with some music. We're up on deck 16 and ready to do a little jig, stepping out onto the glass. Woo! The ocean is below us. How you feel? Don't look down. Now it's time to enjoy some of the pool deck with a slice of pizza from Slice Pizzeria. They always have daily specials and quite the variety to choose from. It's so delicious. I cannot get enough of this thin crust style pizza. Afternoon pick-me-ups don't stop there as we head on over to see our favorite baristas making us a cup of joe, or perhaps maybe you could go for a hot cocoa if the weather is chillier. All right, so we made it to the Princess Theater. We actually were just in the main dining room for lunch, opted into a casual sit-down experience because we had some time to kill before the Deal or No Deal, which we're here in the theater for. They actually are like selling tickets. It costs money if you want to like try and participate and be on stage, so that's kind of cool. We'll see what this whole experience is like. But one thing that I thought was interesting about the medallion class and the app here is with the app, you can see like the different people in your party. So I had to run back to the room to go grab masks. I forgot it to put it in my purse because the Princess Theater here is sip and cover. So you can drink your drinks, put your mask back on. But so we ran back, and the beauty of this is you can see where your mates are and see about like where they are, and it didn't just say Raphael's in the theater, it says like what side he's on too, which that precision surprised me. So super cool, and we're waiting for the show to start.
Now for today's show, we're going to have two contestants. They're going to come on stage one by one and select a case. Hopefully inside of their case they have today's grand prize of $1,000. Give me an ooh.
Ooh.
We have our first contestant.
Yeah, let's give a round of applause, everybody. All right.
Now, if you want this guaranteed $156, you'll hit that button and say deal into the microphone. If you do not, you'll close the lid and say no deal, and next round you'll open up 4 cases. So, wait. Contractually, I have to ask this question first. Joe, deal or no deal?
No deal.
Close the lid, make it official.
Wow, give a round of applause.
That's no deal.
Round, huh? That is amazing. Yeah, well done. Oh, it's good, Joan. It's good.
Let's open case 19.
If you're ever looking for some really great views in port, you can also head up to the mini golf here. It has a 9-hole, but also providing great views. Having some fun at the sports court. Also check out the mural walls that are along this deck here. You can have some fun with all the games they have, but also a great photo opportunity to enjoy as you look on and people watch over the pool deck. We found ourselves back on the pool deck, and I'll show you a little bit more here because there's a lot of snack options. The Salty Dog Grill is actually a little bit different from the Salty Dog restaurant that we were talking about earlier that is inside the Piazza area. Another great option. Try the tacos. But if moving on into the concierge lounge, which is a really cool space, so if you're staying in a suite, you have this option to use this space. You can hang out here, read a book, grab yourself some coffee, fresh cappuccinos, and all these little delicious bites are available to you. And also this is where you will find your concierge host. So if you need help with making any type of reservations or questions and things like that, they're there to help you. So really kind of cool space to hang out with the lounge. And then right next to it is the chapel that you can hang out in as well, or perhaps renew your vows. Guess who just took a sea day nap? This gal. And then we got ready for a formal night and took some obligatory photos. Gotta do it once in a while, take some nice shots. We'll see how those ones come out later. Just the white backdrop, pretty classy. It was right when we got off the elevator, so bing, bang, boom. Now we're gonna get ready for dinner in Bistro sur la Mer. So excited. It's actually like kind of like an open concept restaurant here. Interesting. We'll see how it goes.
Hey. What are we talking about?
It's super pretty in here. Did you notice that like when it's warmer weather, there's outside seating?
Yes. When there's warmer weather, there's outside seating.
Is there an echo in here?
I don't know.
Weird. We started off with some polenta, which was like a chef choice. Absolutely love the Parisian vibes of this restaurant, and wow, puff pastry lobster bisque. So many delicious options. I had scallops with melted in my mouth. Yum. Raphael loved his steak, and we all just sampled some of the desserts here. Absolutely delicious. If you dine here, make sure you try them all.
It's like 4:45 right now, and we're about to pass under the Golden Gate Bridge, so Cameron and I are doing our thing. We're about to get a view, so hopefully we won't freeze too much here.